It's ATER time. We have about 40 minutes to go until the market's shut, but yeah, we can now distinguish just what the trend has been for ATER in the past day thoroughly, in my opinion. We have enough data to look at what we've seen and talk about it in a bit of detail. We're going to be looking at the charts. We're looking at the 1 day, 5 day and 1 month chart. We'll be doing a technical analysis towards the end, and we'll be looking at the options really quickly. I'll do this more with you guys on Friday, but yeah, I want to focus on what we are seeing with ATER, because as I spoke about with BBIG, not yesterday but the day before that, I said we're seeing a bit of a trend change in BBIG. I think we have found the bottom with BBIG, and we now have that potential to bounce back up. Well, BBIG, since the point that I said that, you could have bought in at $5, and right now it's basically on $7. Now, I'm not trying to say that I'm right all the time. I definitely do not believe that, but I think that does kind of increase my sentiment behind the potential of us seeing a bit of a trend change now for these meme stocks, if you will, and I don't like that term, but I think we could be seeing a bit of a flip and a bit of a bullish trend forming for ATER, for BBIG, and for some others. So I want to talk about that specifically for ATER in this video. If it sounds good, guys, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, because bear in mind, this is a small channel. We're trying to get to being a big channel. I want to have 100k subscribers one day. Please do keep subscribing. You know what? Carry on like this, and I think we can get there one day. Thank you for all the support so far. Remember, guys, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. And I'll talk more about this at the end of the video, but please do join our Discord. The link is in the description. Yes, right now we're going to jump into the video and just look quickly at what we are seeing for this stock on the simple charts, because it's easy for everybody to understand. The 1 day chart is where we're going to start off, and we can see the data is looking fine. We're up by about 30 cents. This is about 3.58%, which is really good for a 1 day. And again, it still is early days with ATER, in my opinion, more so than it is with BBIG. I think BBIG has come into its stride when it comes to growth, but I think now with ATER, we are still in that more early phase, in my personal opinion. But I'll speak about this in detail at the end of the video. But yeah, we're coming up towards the end of day, but yeah, we are up today anyway, which is good. The 5 day chart, well, we are still red on that. Bear in mind, guys, we've hit higher highs this week than where we are right now. Back here on Monday of this week, of course, we have hit prices of 873 and above. Back here on Thursday of last week, which is still on the 5 day time period, we have hit 892. So yeah, we have been higher than this. Again, the trend change isn't confirmed yet, in my opinion, but I think we are definitely on a potentially perfect area to see that. And this is why I think it, because coming out to the 1 month chart, things are very, very clear. On the 1 month and even on the 6 month now, you'll see the thing has been going down for ages. And really on the 1 month, this becomes more clear because it shows us the trend change that we have noticed from the 22nd of September onwards. So from the 22nd all the way up until now, we've had barely any green days, and obviously the prices have been coming down significantly. Now, what I looked at in a few of our other videos is the momentum change that we could appear to be seeing on the candles right now, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to just draw this out in a simple line for you, so it's very easy for everybody to understand. We could bring up some indicators to discuss it, but I think we will just draw it out very simply. We're seeing this trend change going like this, guys. Simply put, we're moving down, but as time goes on, the gradient of this is actually decreasing. So you can see it was more like this here, now it's becoming more like this, and again now it's really becoming more like this, and we are seeing this start to flatten out in the past 3 or 4 days. Really, I would say even from this point here. So we've seen significant days now of being, or of at least seeing less of a decline, which is a really good sign. And again, I'm not saying there is going to be 100% guaranteed that we are going to be seeing some flip in trend, but it absolutely is possible. So this really is the first sign that leads me to believe that we are seeing that potential for a trend change. Now, I'm not the only one that thinks this, as a few of our indicators are actually backing us up. And again, the wider market in this sector, if you will, is backing us up. And when I say that sector, I'm talking about these meme stocks, if you will, these speculative stocks. For example, like I said, BBIG up by about 6.5% today, which is really good. Come down a bit further, you will see a few of our other favourites. We are looking at things like MRIN up by 3.4%. A bit further, AMC up by 1.9%, ANY up by a further 14.9%, which is really good actually. You can see what I'm trying to say, guys. Things are moving up, and I'm really happy to see that, to be honest with you. And I think, yeah, coming from this wider perspective of meme stocks, if you will, and like I said, I don't like that term, but coming from that angle, things are looking good, and ATER is one of the ones which isn't really catching up as fast, and I think that does lead me to believe that we could be seeing that trend change coming in the next few days, and it could be lagging behind a few of its other stocks in a similar sector, as in retail are just speculating on it. So from the short squeeze point of view, you guys will know that I think ATER is fine for it. I think the data for it is looking really good. There's no reason why it cannot happen from a data standpoint, but I think what it does take now is, of course, interest from long investors, because the stock can be shorted all day long. That doesn't mean anything if people are not putting the pressure on those shorts. You know, if the price goes up, yeah, shorts are going to become more pressured, but that does happen with buying pressure. Now, oftentimes with these stocks, as I have said before, we see people buy into them, whether it's ATER, BBIG, AMC, whatever it is. Less so with AMC, but you guys will get the point. People buy into them, they take a small profit from the initial rise, then they move on to the next stock, missing out the actual reason why they went into it, for the potential of a short squeeze. Now, by missing out that potential, basically people are continuously sacrificing big profits for small short-term profits. You know, if people were to get together, I think we do have a significantly higher chance of seeing a short squeeze across a smaller number of stocks, but obviously it would still make bigger profits than what we're going to see with people just quickly scalping this stock and that stock. That's just my personal opinion, but yeah, that's just what I believe. So now I want to look at a few of the indicators on the 1 month. We can see that actually, yes, the trend is changing on the MACD, which is really good. Been bearish for a very long time. Now, in the past 3 days or so, 3 or 4 days, we are seeing a few of these green candles step in. And actually, today's candle is really good because you'll see it is becoming less steep than the previous ones. It's moving up more so, which is a good sign. And again, this could be coming into the green on the top side very, very soon, which would indicate a really bullish trend. Today's volume is about 7.8 million, which is good. The RSI, they consider at 46. Coming out to the 5-day chart, the data is looking okay too. 59 on the RSI. We can see down here that the moving average is at 811. This is a 5-day moving average, and we are seeing the MACD trend actually bullish because of the spike that we have noticed most recently. Now, we saw that big spike up at the start of the video. This is starting to drop off a little bit now, which is to be expected. You know, we're coming towards the end of the day. People will be taking profits, inevitably. But I think, you know, things are still looking very good. This is almost exactly on this moving average for the 1 day, but that's going to change soon as this trend does also potentially dip or even increase higher. So this doesn't really mean anything on the 1 day. The RSI figure is at 42, so not too bad, not too good. It's a bit away from neutral, but it's not too worrying. The trend for the MACD is now becoming bearish because of this dip that we are seeing towards the end of day, but as I explained, that's not too much of a big deal in my opinion. Ultimately, I'm looking at this one from a 1 month standpoint. I think from there, the data is still looking superb. Just my opinions, again, not financial advice, but I think we're in a very strong position for ATER. Tell me your thoughts down below, guys. Want to hear all of them. Thank you for watching. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free. Link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that, guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching. See you soon.